Hey guys, how's it going? What's up, Earth Signs? So, this reading is just for you. Let's see what the universe has in store for the Earth Signs this coming week, shall we? I just started shuffling the deck, and we will start pulling cards here in a minute. How has your week been? How has your weekend been? Mine has been crazy chaotic. Got a lot done, from laundry to making soup and muffins, grocery shopping, all sorts of things. So I do want to see what the week has in store for you. And as you can see, I have a tendency to hold my cards up and do a normal shuffle like I would a normal deck of cards. These are quite a bit bigger than a normal deck of cards, but it's how I've always shuffled them. All right, cards are telling me that they are done, so let's start with your reading. The first card is a major arcana, so there's higher power help this week. This is the Temperance card. That represents you. Next card is the Nine of Chalices. There you go. That is what crosses you this week. Distant past foundation, think over 6 months ago, is the Three of Chalices. My camera is sitting a little bit off from where I typically have it, namely because of the sun coming in the window behind me, and it was going to be hella blinding to everybody if I didn't move it. Near or more recent past is the Elemental of Wands. Current events, another major arcana is the Sun. Future events is the Seven of Swords. Future is, well, current is probably about 3 weeks, up to about 6 weeks before now to about the same after now. Future is anything past that, usually up to about 6 months. I'm doing a typical layout, a pretty standard layout as most readers go. This one is known as the Celtic Cross, and I will flip the final 4 cards as we get to them. So, Temperance. This week is learning some lessons. You're wrapping some things up as the weekend comes to a close and the week begins. There is a situation going on that is going to require a little bit more patience, a little bit more understanding. And I very much get the feeling that this situation is work related for my Earth signs. I can't talk today, bear with me. It has been a long day. Nine of Chalices. This is what crosses you this week. And looking at that card, every card in the reading so far is right side up. That's not standard, but that's the way the cards fell this time. There is very much an emotional situation, but it relates to work. So there's something going on that is triggering an emotional response from you. Given the other cards, I get the feeling that looking at it, perhaps you thought you were going to get a raise and things just aren't going your way. Or it could have to do with, and looking at the Three of Chalices, I think this is probably a little bit more accurate. And that one is in the distant past foundation. There are some friendships at work that are coming to an end for you, or perhaps those friendships weren't as close as you thought they were. Looking at the Elemental of Wands, there's been some signs that have been leading up to this for you. That would be this card right here. This is in your more recent past foundation. Think about the last 3 months or so, give or take. There's been some signs going on. The writing has kind of been on the wall for a little while, and you kind of seen it coming, is the feeling I have. However, looking at this, the Sun, which is in your current events, has you feeling pretty good, like perhaps second guessing yourself, thinking that, things were all great, it was just a mishap in that. but things are headed towards a breakdown as far as that goes at work. The Seven of Swords in future events tells me that things are gearing up towards finality. You're moving away from that situation. Could be finding a new job, or perhaps the individual or individuals that this is representing are going to exit stage left. There's a separation there. Let's look at the final four cards. This one represents you in the situation. This one is a Novice of Wands. Definitely a period of introspection for you guys. And kind of just going back and looking at things and looking at where they were and where they're going. Not a bad thing to do right now, especially given the interpersonal relationships in the work life. This one is environments. This is a Five of Pentacles. I don't necessarily get the feeling that it has anything to do with anything you've really said or done. This is more of a frenemy type of situation. And by looking at this card, again, it relates directly to the whole work aspect of this. I very much get the feeling that they're trying to sabotage you at work. So not so sure what to think about that, but let's see what the hopes and fears say. The Stars. This is another major arcana card. You definitely have some higher power help in this reading and with this situation. The Stars to me say that this is a situation where lessons need to be learned, and once those lessons are learned, you will be able to just be done with the whole situation. So that's a plus for you, Earth signs. Let's look at the final outcome, shall we? Strength. Another major arcana card, and this is a beautiful card. This one is going to hurt a little bit, but you will be stronger for it. And ultimately, I feel like this is not a bad reading for you. Heads up is, or forewarned is forearmed, I guess is what I meant to say and where I was going with that. I definitely feel like you will be stronger for this entire situation once it plays itself out. So, all things considered, not a bad week to look at things and not a bad way for things to play out. You know what to expect, you know what to watch out for, and for those of you who are our signs that this reading pertains to, I kind of very much have a feeling like you already know what this reading is talking about. So, if you do, and this pertains to you, please drop a comment below, like the video, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button so you're notified next time videos are posted for you. Love and light to everyone. Have a great week.